The fans are ready, and it looks like the fighters are now ready. Alongside me, Johnny Nelson.
About time, too.
It's time for our tale of the tape. The Bronze Bomber, 6'7" tall with that massive 83-inch reach. And across the ring from him, Tyson Fury. He stands an imposing 6'9" tall with a reach of 85 inches.
There's a mad weight difference here. You know what? You're looking at power, you're looking at speed, you're looking at all these things you've got to take into account. When they land, it's going to feel like a mule's kick.
The Bronze.
This bout is scheduled for 12 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner, an Olympic bronze medalist from Tuscaloosa, Alabama, a hard-hitting, sensational knockout artist, and a WBC heavyweight champion of the world, the Bronze Bomber, Deontay Wilder. Fighting out of the blue corner from Manchester, England, and standing at 6'9", here is a sensational heavyweight champion of the world, the Gypsy King, Tyson Fury.
So they stare into each other's eyes one final time, touch gloves, and get prepared for battle.
So, all the talking's done. Now, let's get down to action.
What a great venue, and what a great matchup. Cannot wait for this one. There's the bell to start the round. Punch is beginning to take its toll. Punch, counter punch. The jab doesn't quite connect. He dropped the guard now. What do you think of that decision? Legendary rivalries in heavyweight boxing history is revived in this one. Wilder versus Fury again.
Oh my gosh, come on! This is that fight. No matter what you think of Tyson Fury, he has gotten there with the biggest, most powerful, most famous fighter, puncher in the world in Deontay Wilder. This guy can knock you out from 2 inches. He's got it, but Tyson Fury is smart. A complete warmonger, got in his head well before they stepped to ring. This is fight number 4. Every fight is getting more exciting than the other. And every time Tyson Fury has had his number. Deontay Wilder is an angry, powerful, dangerous fighter. He always will be. The only one that's got his number is Tyson Fury.
Not so rigid anymore with the stance. Misses with that jab. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Oh, despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Let's talk about Wilder in that last round. And a round that seemed like an eternity for them finally comes to a close.
The bell, sometimes it can be the sweetest sound.
We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. After that last round, something has got to change.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
So much pre-match drama before this showdown. Who could forget what we saw yesterday at the weigh-in? These two boxers are finally ready to get it on.
You see the nerves on that fighter stepping into the ring, Tom. I can tell you so much about a fighter. And the look in the opposite corner. You've got one fighter that is in heaven. This is where they want to be.
Well done with that counter shot. Nobody home with that hook. How about that time counter shot? Some nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other, because no one dares do anything out of turn.
Can't score with that jab. Now going to get a little more loosey-goosey. Let's see how this one feels. He's going to drop his arms down here. Not sure that's the wisest decision. They're trying to relax. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. Let's talk about Wilder in that last round. Well, it's no secret who has the advantage after that last round. Let's see what they have in store for us in the next one.
Dominance, without a doubt, made look so easy.
They ring the bell, and here we go. After a really strong round, let's see if they can finish the job.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
Slugger has it. They do it, and the Bronze Bomber goes down. Blink and you miss it. Good thing we can watch that on replay over and over again.
I've got to see that again.
Well, he's back on his feet, but right now, the corner's got to think about throwing in the towel.
What resilience to be down and to be back up again, to get yourself back into fight again, to show your fitness and determination. Maximum respect.
It's a good start to the round for this guy.
Perfect game plan. The thing is, can anybody figure out what to do to change this? It's a perfect start.
Someone's will cave, but which fighter will it be? Those counter punches have to hurt. And that was it. That was the big shot we were waiting for. Looks like they've shaken it off.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What do they do? What do they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. Final 10 seconds here, unless we get some late drama. I think we all know who won this round. Let's talk about Wilder in that last round. It's not over till it's over, but that knockdown is going to be huge.
I love the response, though. Got back up, took a deep breath, thought, right, brush it off, get on with the job.
We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. They really got banged up last round. What can they do here to change the momentum?
What a knockdown. 1 minute. You need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with it.
That counter punch caught him clean. Got him there. The perfect counter lands. That punch scores. When you're fighting a counterpuncher, the feint can be such a good weapon. Pretend you're going to punch, make the counterpuncher throw a punch, and then you counter them.
They have got great ring IQ. Counter punches are the best.
A very competitive round here so far.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fighter is saying, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Throws the jab, but it doesn't score. Looks like they're going to try and be a little more elusive now. Nice counter. Where was the defense? Why weren't they covering up? Why weren't they more cautious? Disaster averted, it seems. We continue on.
Defense, defense.
You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. A perfect counter shot. Let's talk about Wilder in that last round. Well, he is glad to have heard that bell.
You know, I've been in fights like that. When you're thinking, come on, bell, ring away.
And there's the bell to start the round. So not the best round, but let's see if they can turn it around here.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you. And that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Well, we know what the game plan is going to be for this fighter. He's got to stick and move and avoid the big shots from the bigger man.
There's an old saying, a good big one will always beat a good little one.
Can't find a home with that jab. Looks like he's going to move around the ring a little bit more. Try some stick and move. Going to shake out the arms and legs and move around a little bit. We're at the halfway point of this round, and both of these fighters have had their moments. Still could go either way.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
They call it the glory division. There's nothing quite like a heavyweight fight. It doesn't take much to win it. Looks like they're going to mix up their strategy a little bit here. Fantastic punch. Nice counter shot. He threw a punch and just got countered. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. You're always looking for that KO, and we could see an upset right here. Let's talk about Wilder in that last round. After what we saw in that last round, it's pretty obvious who has the advantage here.
I seriously hope the judges kept their eye on this fight, because if they haven't, there's going to be absolute uproar.
They ring the bell, and here we go. Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep his momentum going.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
Looks like a little bit of a strategy change here, loosening up the technique. Well, Johnny, has anything surprised you here as we enter the final frames of this bout?
He's got a couple of big units here, so I'm expecting power. You're going to have excitement. You're going to have drama, because when these guys slow down, that's when the punches are going to land.
A perfect counter shot. And this may do it. It's all coming to an end. And there it is, the knockdown punch we knew was coming. Let's see that again.
Even I've got to see that again. Where did that come from?
So he's back up on his feet, but can he get back into this fight?
Some fighters, when this happens, this can be heartbreaking. Some fighters, it makes them angry. They want to get back into the mix again. I want to know, what sort of character are we looking at here?
Ten seconds to go, and what domination we've seen in this round. Let's talk about Wilder in that last round. That'll be a 10-8 round for sure with the knockdown.
You've been put down, you've got to think right, survive and then give it back the next round.
We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. Got to get the momentum shift coming their way. What can they do here?
Todd, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything, full barrel, because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Defense is not an option for these two. Nice counter punch right up the middle. Oh, what a punch. A perfect counter shot. Which fighter will say no mas? Halfway through the round, I'm not sure who's winning it. One of the best attributes to have in boxing has nothing to do with boxing. It's how well you can take a punch to the face.
Work the body, frustrate them, take the mind off the chin, take the mind off protecting everything around that. Work the body, use tactics sometimes to actually outbox a fight and beat them on points.
Nice counter punch right up the middle. Cannot throw out a lazy. What a massive upset this would be. Trying to measure his punches now.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do you...
This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Wilder in that last round. They've got the momentum. They've got the... And there's the bell to start the round. They've got all the momentum on their side after that last round. Let's see what they do here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
You can't do that too often or the referee is going to take a point.
You can't do that too often because the referee is eventually going to start taking points off you. You saw the referee watch, look, didn't say anything, just gestured to say, I've checked you. Now be careful, because when he starts pulling, taking you out of your rhythm, it's going to get harder.
The defense failed them. Oh, and that changes everything. And down they go. Blink and you miss it. Good thing we can watch that all over again.
A shot from the gods took him out.
So he beats the count and will continue. What bravery being shown here.
Oh, he can smell blood. Look at that. He's put in round ones. He knows what shot works and where to land.
Why weren't they more cautious? At some point, the corner has to say you're done. Knocked down hard. I'm not sure that they're going to be able to get back on their feet here as the referee continues the count. I think that will look even more dramatic in slow motion.
Where did that come from? What a shot. One, two, three, four.
Final 10 seconds here, and the corner is going to have their work cut out. And they're down. It looks like this one's going to be over. And in this replay, you can see it. That body punch folded him like a lawn chair.
I need to see that again.
Let's talk about Wilder in that last round.
There's always a way back. Don't ever round anybody off.
They ring the bell, and here we go. And there's the bell to start the round. They ring the bell, and here we go. How about that time counter shot? Keeping his gloves up, trying to avoid trouble, but it's not working. And we may see an early stoppage here. Just one punch away. Smart move here to take a knee and get a break from all that beating.
Best thing the fighter did, otherwise, you know what? Pride's going to get you knocked out.
Miss with that jab. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. Well, Johnny, I know it's still early on, but have you been surprised by anything you've seen?
Guys that carry so much power, of course they're going to look for that knockout because it makes the night a little bit shorter. You don't get paid any extra for overtime.
Halfway through the round, and it's pretty much even Stevens.
They're so close, so close.
So much. Just when you thought it couldn't get any worse, it's a knockdown. Blink and you miss it. Good thing we can watch that over and over again.
That's lights out right there.
It's going to take more than that to keep this fighter down.
That is a show of character. When you're put down, your ego's hurt, your chin's hurt, your body's hurting, and you've got to get up. Suck it up. I think.
So final 10 seconds of the round, and he is looking really sharp. Let's talk about Wilder in that last round. What a huge momentum swing that's going to be, considering that round will be 10-8 after the knockdown.
Can make or break a fighter.
They ring the bell, and here we go. Let's see how he bounces back here after getting dropped in the last round.
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to bluff it.
Beautiful counter shot. So much for defensive abilities. And they're down just when you thought it couldn't get any worse. I want to see that again, but from a different angle.
Right on. What a shot.
You heard that right, ladies and gentlemen. A knockout victory and one of the biggest surprises of the year.
A knockout victory? That's not a knockout victory. That is somebody saying, I'm here, I've arrived. Try that again, it will happen all over again.